DynamicCarStore.com to get the cars. Icons, legends aiming at the stars. Hursty at checkout to save your points. Now your bank account won't be staying empty. DynamicCarStore.com. Use code Hursty. Go on.
Hey there guys, welcome back to Hursty Games and welcome back to the QPR Career Mode. Today we've got plenty to get on with, so if you haven't caught up with the rest of the series, then make sure you go back, check out the series, check out the playlist, get yourself caught up, and then of course welcome to today's episode. The first game you can see is going to be a game against Birmingham City. Going to be a tough game in regards to the fact that we have been out of form a little bit, but if you look at the table, it's a team we should be beating anyway, and if you look at the squads, we should probably be winning anyway too. But then we have a very tough game against Man City, and this one is in the league. As you can see, we did lose the cup game, very gutted about that, but it is what it is. We could and or should have pulled it around, but it wasn't meant to be. But regardless, we are going to have a little gander here and see, obviously, Birmingham City down at the bottom. And then, of course, we have Man City who are up in second. So, 2 games today that I would like to try and get the 3 points from both. The Birmingham game should be one that we should be getting 3 points from regardless. But there's one man we need to get back in form, and that's Lyndon. He's been a little bit off the boil recently, so hopefully he can turn up today and play well. Okay, so a couple of changes made for this game. Fisher is coming in at right back for us. Pepe Ars is coming in at cam for a very tired Brighter Sire Samuel. And El Nouassi is going to start, I think this is his first league game at least, over Elias Chair. Elias on the bench, Bright also on the bench, and Ludwig, who has gone out for Fisher, also on the bench. Can afford to play a strong team, don't have to worry too much about rotation apart from the tired legs in Brighter Sire Samuel, because we've got plenty of time between now and the next game. So it's going to be a tough one because it's Ultimate and it's always tough, but on paper, a game we should win. 3 points are what we're aiming for from this one. Come on. You can see here Albert Adoma is considering retirement. Obviously an older player anyway. A player that we've tried to offload plenty of times. Keeps having the deal sort of accepted, but the wages keep being an issue. And some people said in the comments it's mainly down to the fact that he probably doesn't want to leave the club. For those who don't know, Albert Adoma is a lifelong QPR fan. So that's possibly playing a bit of a part in it. But you can see today, a home game at the Kine Prince. It's a rainy day in West London. Hopefully it can be a game that we leave with 3 points. Lyndon Dykes, I need you to pick up some goals today, my dude. You've been a little bit missing in the goal department recently. See if you can pick it back up. Come on, you Oz. Ball out here with El Nouassi. El Nouassi's just going to take his time, bring it inside. Going to keep going inside here. Lyndon Dykes, make a run there, mate. Lovely stuff. The pass just a little bit past him. The wet floor probably didn't help, but that's a good start there. I maybe even could have taken the shot with El Nouassi on the edge of the box, but I thought a second about it, thought twice, and decided to play the pass anyway. But Pepe Ars now picking up this ball on the edge of the box. Pepe Ars can have a go. Okay, well, never mind. That's a really good ball over the top here. This is a bit of a problem for us. It's a good effort. Ramsdale with a good first save. It drops straight back to the player. And we go 1-0 down. I'm not even sure who scored that. It's Bella, who obviously is actually at Birmingham anyway. So he's a player that stayed with them on their way up into the Premier League. Look at that cross. That ball into him is perfect. The shot is mental. He hits it first time. Finesses it on that rebound. Interesting. But regardless, we go 1-0 down. We are out of form right now. You know what? It's time to adjust the position. Let's try again, shall we? Let's get this salvaged a little bit. We need a quick equaliser, and it's not going to happen with passes like that. Ball here to El Nouassi. Really good through ball there from Nika Hamalainen. Now El Nouassi just has to keep running forward. Just has to keep going. He's going to have to turn around. Play it backwards now to Pepe Ars. Pepe Ars finds Ellis Todd on the edge of the box, who's been doing pretty good recently, but he's going to have to turn himself. Plays it to Pepe Ars on his left foot. It's not his stronger foot. That's not a bad effort. That is just wide. That is a much better play from us. That's a much better chance, I should say. But, mate, Pepe Ars just hitting that one wide. That really was close. On his weak foot as well. It's not a bad effort. But we've got to get a goal back before half-time. I don't want to go down. I don't want to go in at half-time 1-0 down, sorry. That would not be a good look for us. Bit of a chance here to counter, bring this ball forward. We play it in the middle now. Can we find space for anyone? No real space. We're going to just have to play it out wide to El Nouassi. We need a run from somebody here. Dykes trying to make a run, but he's just got no space. The defenders are just holding him out, but hold on. Pepe Ars is going to pull this onto his right. It's a good block from the defender. That's a very good block indeed. That's one of our better chances. I have to say, Pepe Ars is really getting involved in this game, and he has by far been the best player, sort of creativity-wise, going forward for us. So Pepe Ars is now going to try and get this ball into the middle. Plays it on his left. Oh, it's off the post. Oh, that chance there from Dickey is off the post. I cannot believe that's not gone in. It is just before half-time. Can we get this ball forward for one last chance now? Ball up to Lyndon Dykes. Brings it really well there. Really good first touch to try and keep hold of that ball. Now, we've got to try and keep the ball going forward, because if I turn round, I worry that the ref will call it, but we've lost the ball anyway. The ref is surely going to call that there, because we do not get the chance of extra time. when it comes to like added seconds or minutes onto the clock, unlike the AI. But that is going to be half-time. Bit of a stinker first half result for us there. We started coming back into it a little bit. Amos and Chalobah, and also as a side note, I know I'm saying Chalobah's name wrong, but if I try and correct myself, I will just keep saying Chalobah, and I'm sure that will annoy people more, so I'm just going to stick with just saying Chalobah. They've had a lot to do, but it's been a tricky one. Like, Pepeas has not played badly, but he's kind of the person I have to take off to bring on Bright. The only other option is to take off El Nawasi, but El Nawasi, I think, is more of a game winner. And it feels daft to take him off after he's played that well, but I think I have to. I think I have to bring on Bright Samuel. I think it's the best option for us right now. So that's what we're going to do. We're bringing on Bright Samuel. Obafemi might make his way on in the second half at some point for Lyndon Dykes. But we're just going to see if the upgraded Bright Samuel over Pepeas, if he can get in similar positions, I think Bright would find the back of the net. Obviously, Pepeas barely 70 rated with his boost right now, so obviously Bright is a big, big upgrade. So let's just hope and pray that we can get ourselves back into this. A loss today would be terrible. Todd is trying to wake his way forward here. We're going to play it into Lyndon Dykes. Now, Bright Samuel with the pace here that obviously we don't have with Pepeas, but he's going to try and play it through. Ellis Todd takes it past the defender. Go on, Ellis, mate. Yes, there we go. Lovely stuff. Bright coming in. Didn't necessarily make too much of a difference. His pace there, I don't think, really altered the fact that went in. But lovely stuff from Ellis Todd. Like I was saying, either last episode or maybe the episode before, he has been way more impressive for us this season. He really has stepped up his game. Look, he's megged the defender there as well. That is lovely stuff. Really good goal from Ellis Todd. He is definitely becoming a very, very big player for us. Ellis Todd is absolutely doing bits. Lovely stuff. Let's keep this up, boys. Let's keep going. 1-1. We're the team in the ascendancy now. We've been the better team in this game. Now we've got to make the scoreline prove that too. Let's go for it. Come on, second goal. Okay, we have got the ball here for a goal kick, and we do make our final two changes. Ilias Chair is coming on for the goal scorer in Ellis Todd, just because Todd is getting a little bit tired, but Lyndon Dykes is also going to come off for Obafemi. Dykes is just a little bit off the boil at the moment. I'm going to start him again in the City game, but he's just not fully... I don't know, he's not playing that well right now, and I want to give people like Obafemi a chance. If Dykes isn't playing well, then I've got to make the change. I've got to try and see if we can find somebody else that's going to have those goals in that striker position, because at the moment Dykes is not doing that. But Bright can't quite play it to Ilias. We lose the ball there. But yeah, last two changes made, sort of 20 minutes-ish left. Got to find this second goal from somewhere. We've won the ball really nice and high up the pitch here. Bright Samuel's trying to burst through. Obafemi is also through in the middle there. Obafemi, go on, mate, win that. Oh, it's a really tame header. I thought I had to shoot first time. Sadly, Obafemi's actually picked up a knock there. But I thought I had to shoot first time because I thought the defender was going to jump for it too. But maybe I could have brought that down, which is a real shame. But we do have a chance to maybe bring it forward again now. Going to take our time here. Bright Samuel's going to look out wide to the fresh legs of Ilias Che. He's going to first touch and bring it inside. Plays it back to Bright. Bright takes it past the first man. Past the second man. Bright aside. Samuel, let's bloomin' go. Things you love to see. Bright comes on, finds himself that goal. That's basically what I was talking about with the PPR situation. That extra pace and the extra sort of the higher rated player that Bright Samuel is ahead of someone like PPR just comes into effect there. You can see lovely first touch. Defender misses it. Takes it around the second man. Lovely finish right into that far left-hand corner. And obviously now we've got the fresh legs up top that if we need to just play this ball up there, keep the ball in there half of the pitch, we've got the players to do so. Lovely stuff. Keeper getting nowhere near it. 2-1 to the R's, and that is fantastic. 11 goals this season for Bright. He has well and truly stepped up too. I was talking about Ellis Todd. He stepped up. Bright Samuel, with all the stuff coming around him, obviously people in the comments, we're going to say fans, saying, you know, to take him out, to sell him, etc., etc. He is showing his worth this season. He has been a big game player, and he has turned up for us when we've needed him. Well done, Bright, mate. Lovely stuff. Not too long left on the clock now. I've got to do our best to try and keep this ball out of their possession. We've got to win this back nice and soon. That's a good little through ball there. Can we keep this out from him? Oh, lovely stuff. Well seen out there from Carter Vickers. That was very, very important that he didn't get a good touch on that. He's actually just been subbed off. Appalling that he didn't bring that ball into possession, but that's good for us. I will definitely take that. So they brought on Djukovic in the Premier League. Things you do, in fact, love to see. But Hammerlein there, well, that was a really weird. It's almost like an input delay there from Hammerlein, but that's okay. We do keep possession with the throw on now. Just going to keep the ball here. Just be very, very patient. We'll take the ball forward. I'm not going to like pass it around the back. We are just going to take this ball forward nice and slowly, take our time, and try and work a chance. I wanted that to Chalobah, not to Bloomin' Bright Samuel, and we've given the ball away in a really stupid position. And we've given them a chance to make one last attack. They've gone backwards there, ref. You've given them a whole extra minute. Thank God the ref blew that there. I'd have been fuming if they got another attack at the end there. But there is the full-time whistle. We made it difficult for ourselves, but I have to say we were the better team. I think we did deserve the 3 points. They still made it tricky for us. Obviously, the goal they scored was a very, very nice composed finish from Bella. A bit of an odd one. Definitely a FIFA-style goal in that sense. But I have to say, very, very happy to come away with the 3 points in a game that, realistically, looking at the table, we should be doing better than that. We should be picking up those points a whole lot easier. But yeah, apart from that, boys, I'm very, very happy. Pepe Ars had a very, very good game. I think he was very good. But Bright definitely came in and made his difference as well. So, good stuff. Lyndon, though, still off the boil. That game actually does see us up into 6th temporarily because Chelsea have got a game in hand, as do Arsenal, but I think we're ahead of Arsenal on goal difference. But that's really good as well, keeping the pressure on those teams above us. Obviously, top 6 would be amazing. To stay in the top 10, I think, is the main thing to really concentrate on right now. I've also now completed Dykes' transition into a mobile striker, which is good news for us, honestly. That is very, very good news for us. It just means that his pace, is a little bit better. I'm thinking what I'm going to do is I'm going to have him practice on a balance now as well, just to get the shooting and the passing up. He's only got 54 passing is something I'm discovering here. So we're going to just have him now sort of train as a balance player. He's done the complete striker thing, which is fantastic. Let's just get him finishing on that. But now we've got plenty of time ahead of us until Man City. So unless something comes up, I'll see you at the next game. Just want to let you guys know, Thiam is going out on a season-long loan here, which is very good news for him. Very good young player. He's got really good potential, but just doesn't get into the team right now. Getting nowhere near it, especially in that cam position and the wide position. We've got so many options there now, so season-on loan will do him good. Okay, so the first Thiam deal actually fell through. So we're going to try again, and again, see if somewhere will take him on a season on loan. I don't want to sell him. That's the main thing. I don't want to sell him. But also, we've got loads of these reports coming back in now and all these people that we were looking at. The main ones I want to have a quick look at is I want to look at Elise, see how close I'd have been to him. He would not have been bad to pick up, actually. He would have been a good little pickup as well. But I'm happy with who we went for. I would have been okay, but nothing crazy. Doesn't really go up much in regards to rating. The only other one I'll look at is... where is he? Busafane, because he was the other one we nearly went for. Oh, so I offered 2, and they were mad at that. Okay. I mean, 3, maybe, they would have accepted, but... for them to storm out of 2 is mental. But, you know, I'm happy with El Nouassi. I think it's a really good signing. But regardless, we're going to get into the City game now. I'm going to clear all of these because I do not need all of these just sat there. So let's get into the Man City game. I'll show you the lineup. I'm a little bit stressed. Okay, so one point of interest before we start looking at the teams and stuff. Chelsea lost their game in hand. So we are actually now in 6th. Chelsea dropped below Arsenal as well because Arsenal won their game. So yeah, that's really good news for us that we are there right now. But it's going to be tricky to be there at the end of today because Man City are a very good team playing what is pretty much, I believe, their strongest 11. So that is going to be a tough, tough game for us. Only changes from the last game is that El Nouassi, sorry, not El Nouassi, Bright Samuel is back in. Pepe Ars drops back down to the bench. But yeah, going to be a tough game. We're just got to give it our all, boys. Got to give it our all. Okay, at the Etihad, 2nd versus 6th, Man City versus QPR. Going to be a tough game today. One of the toughest games in the entirety of career modes. I'm sure many people who have done Premier League career modes before will tell you just the same, especially for playing an Ultimate. These players are just absolutely juiced. It's going to be tough. It's going to be a hard one, but we're going to do our best. Hopefully, the boys in red today is what we are. Can do what the boys in red did against Man City the other day. Sorry to all Man City fans. But yes, let's see if we can pop up with a very, very important game today. Oh, that's a really good ball, but I think Sterling's just offside. Sterling is onside. That is bad. Lovely block there from Carter Vickers. Dickey also making his way back there to try and make the block, but Carter Vickers did enough by himself. Lovely stuff. Stressful moment, though. We have a bit of a chance for a counter. Can we maybe try and do something here? El Nouassi up against Cancelo, who is very quick, so it's going to be a tricky one. El Nouassi turns inside. His options have kind of gone there, but Amos makes a really good run forward. Oh, Bright is offside there. Stinkers. Aguero with the ball inside now. I've moved Hammerlinen out of the way, and Bernardo Silva here with an easy chance to try and make a cross. Bernardo Silva tries to make the cross, but again, Hammerlinen in the way. The boys at the back already starting to realise it's going to be a tough game today and defending resolutely. But a lovely ball here from Bright Side to El Nouassi. But look at the pace of Cancelo. He is so quick. It's not even that El Nouassi's not quick. He's not the quickest of players for a winger. But Cancelo is rapid, boys. So it's going to be tough. Anyway, Lyndon Dyke's going to have to look backwards and find Chalobah. Chalobah plays it into Bright Asysam. We're going to try and play it here to Ellis Todd. Ellis Todd. Oh, there we go. What a lovely bit of play. A lovely goal. And yet again, Ellis Todd finds himself on the score sheet right now. Lovely stuff. Honestly, I'm so happy to see our young players coming through. And Ellis Todd is doing so well. Obviously, one of the first names on the team sheet for us at the moment. He is doing so well. But this lovely bit of play. Look, Dykes playing it back, making the space, Bright off to Ellis Todd as well afterwards, and that is just a lovely finish right in that bottom corner. Getting nowhere near it was Edison. 3 goals in the league so far for Ellis Todd. Really happy for him, man. Hopefully he keeps up the goal contributions and keeps doing well for us. Really chuffed to see that, man. 1-0, but it's still stressful. Ball is whipped into the middle here. Well done, Fisher there, getting up to that header. And Bright Samuel doing really well to win that ball ahead of Rodri. And now Bright is just going to burst it down this wing. Rodri is not going to catch Bright Samuel, surely. Bright is absolutely quick as anything. Come on, Bright. Come on, Lyndon, mate. This is your chance. Oh, it wasn't the best of balls in. I really want to get Lyndon a goal soon. He is obviously someone who is lacking in confidence right now and has been making mistakes, missing good chances. Dykes up with the header. Oh, I thought that was it. I thought Lyndon found the back of the net. We are looking good right now. Man City are still a threat. We have had plenty of like moments of defensive work to have to put in, and it's going to be a tough defensive shift for us today. But I have to say, the boys are playing well. We're looking good for the 1-0 lead. But Man City are obviously, at any point, they're a team that can just turn it on, and this does not look good for us here. De Bruyne's through. Got to try and get this block in. Thank God he went wide. If he went the other way, there was an option in the middle. Well done to Hammerline and for getting rid of that and stopping Aguero from winning that one. El Nouassi again on a bit of a breakaway. Cancelo getting very tired though. Cancelo looks like he's getting a little bit leggy. Can we get this ball into the box? Doesn't look like that's the best chance for us to do so there. Going to play. Oh, the ball is wasted. Best chance of a counter-attack there. But yeah, it's very evident that their players are getting very tired. Like I say, they're playing a high-intensity football and their stamina is showing it. Man City on an attack right at the end of the half. Thankfully, the referee does blow his whistle. It was more than a minute. Thank you, ref. I appreciate you. That was looking pretty darn stressful. But I have to say, we have been very good. We have deserved the lead that we're in right now. You can see by the fact we've got the lead that we've played well enough to obviously score. We've had our own chances too. Man City are causing a threat. Our defenders have been very busy but have played very well. I'm very impressed with our defensive display so far. I think it's very likely that Dunball will probably have to come on at some point because Amos and Chalobah are being kept very busy in the middle of the park there. De Bruyne, Milinkovic, Savic, Rodri, all 3 causing us problems. For now though, I'm going to keep the team as it is. I'm going to play Dykes for 90 minutes today. I want Dykes to get himself a goal. I'm going to just keep him on the pitch. I really want Lyndon to win. Unless I feel like I need to change it for the sake of actually getting the win. If I don't think Lyndon's going to get it, then we'll make the change. But other than that, we're sticking with it. We've looked good so far. 45 minutes of the same. It will be a nervy 45 minutes, but I think it'll be a 45 minutes that we will end up winning the game if we play like we did in the first half. Ball hit to... Oh, we got it out wide. There we go. Ellis Todd is onside, I believe. Ellis Todd is onside. Lovely stuff. Ellis Todd. Surely, we sweat it across. Brighter side, Samuel. Boys, that goal has come a little bit out of nowhere, but you know what? I'm very happy. That pass from Chalobah was perfect. The run from Ellis Todd to stay onside, fantastic. Another goal for Brighter Samuel. Another goal contribution for Ellis Todd. These two are absolutely doing bits. They have revolutionised our attacking midfield. And this season, they are absolutely having a laugh with these guys right now. Lovely stuff. Brighter Samuel with another goal today. Mate, I'm chuffed. I have to say, that was the counter-attack of dreams. I said in the first half how Man City's fitness is slowly but surely coming into effect. You can see, look, they've started the second half. They are pretty much all on half or lower than half stamina. We're going to play that into our hands here. That's going to play in our favour because they're not going to keep up with us. I'm going to be knocking this ball around. I'm going to make them run after it. They are not going to have the legs to see this game out. Got the ball forward here. They're going to play to Aguero. Aguero and Maddison making an overlap here as De Bruyne is on the ball. De Bruyne plays it inside. Sterling misses the ball to him, thank the Lord. And also my clearance was a little bit dodgy. I accidentally did a skilled pass away instead of just a regular one. But again, we've got the chance to counter it. Again, though, running up against tired legs, I do rate our players' chances here. Lyndon Dykes, oh, we just can't feed the ball into him today. It's been other players making those good runs, getting those goals. But I really hope Lyndon gets in the end of one soon. If we can score today, honestly, 2-0, I'm absolutely ecstatic. A clean sheet is the main focus. But I would like to get Lyndon a goal. That would be huge for me. Come on. I just said clean sheet's the main focus. Do not do this to me just after I said that. Okay. El Nouassi here on the ball. Just going to have to take our time again. Just waiting for the players to try and commit to us. Good chance here. Go on, Lyndon. Oh, mate. Edison came out to it well. I don't think Lyndon was quite getting to it anyway, but it is what it is. We've just made a triple substitution, by the way. Bright Isaiah Samuel, Luke Amos, and Fisher all coming off. And we're bringing on Pepe Ars, Dominic Ball, and Ludwig for those 3 players. Just 3 sets of fresh legs across each of it. Central attacking mid, defensive mid, and at right back. Again, just fresh legs. Just, you know, keep them guessing, keep them asking questions, and hopefully we'll have the answer for them every time. Angelino is literally dead on his feet there. Laporte has got no stamina. Dykes, run against Laporte, please. They work the ball for him. Madison up against Carter Vickers. Oh, it's a good attempt there from Carter Vickers with the tackle, but we do win the ball back here. Pepe Ars is going to... Oh, no, he's not. We're going to skip Pepe Ars. We're going straight to Dykes. We see Laporte is absolutely knackered. Lyndon Dykes, we see Pepe Ars with the run, but we've got to take the shot with Lyndon Dykes. He's a man who needs a goal. He's a man who gets a goal. Lyndon, I am so blooming happy for him right now. That is the Lyndon Dykes we know and love. Finding himself that goal. I could have sweat it across to Pepe Ars, but Lyndon Dykes at the moment is a man that needs a goal, and I'm glad he found it. If he hadn't have scored that, I'd have felt even worse, but Pepe Ars could have got himself a goal, but I think it's important that Lyndon Dykes found the back of the net there. 16 goals in the league. He's finding his feet again. Hopefully that's a start of more goals to come for Lyndon. I'm really chuffed to see him get that goal there. Oh, that's a weight lifted. That is a real weight lifted, I have to say. 3-0 against Man City as well is insane. They got the ball forward here with Raheem Sterling. Ludwig is up against him. Can Ludwig just try and see him out a little bit? He's done enough there. That is a huge result. I have to say, this is something that EA need to fix. Man City are not a team that wear themselves into the ground by half-time. They're a team that have got a play style that suits them to run the entire game. It's ridiculous that after 45 minutes they're absolutely knackered, and for the entire second half they're making sloppy passes because their players are tired, they're making bad decisions, they're not closing us down well. It's daft that that's the situation that Man City just found themselves in. If they weren't that tired, they could have easily made more chances in the second half. They offered next to nothing in the second half because they were so fatigued. They bring a player on. Madison came on and literally in the 58th minute. By the end of the game, he had less stamina than most of my players did. It's ridiculous, in my opinion, EA. That does need addressing. But all that said, I'll still take the 3-0. We had 1 shot on target. Both Dykes and Todd's goal both went in off the post. We'll take those, boys. 3-0, massive result. That's very good for us. That keeps us in 6th place, which is huge. Well, there you go. Very, very happy to see how we're doing so far. We've got a progress assessment. Investing in youth development. Okay, I'm going to have a very quick look at that because apparently I'm clearly bottling something here. But that's okay. Let's have a quick look at our youth development. Within 2 seasons, have at least 1 player from the youth academy signed in the first team, play at least 50% in the next season. Are we not doing that with Ellis Todd? We signed him in the first season, and Pepe Ars, and Ellis Todd has played like every game this season. Okay, we might have messed that up. Oh well, you know what? I'll accept that failure if we, qualify for Europe. That'd be pretty sick board. Just a thought process. But regardless, I am ecstatic. Today went really, really well. I don't think that could have gone much better for us, I have to say. Bright Isaiah Samuel and Ellis Todd are absolutely balling right now. They are 2 players that are just doing the absolute business. El Nawasi has come in and been a real breath of fresh air as well, which is really, really good to see him play as well as he has done. I'm actually just going to put him into the team as our starting... whoops, that's not what I meant to do at all. As our starting player there right now. Because for me, realistically, that is what he is. I have moved everyone into the wrong positions here. I've absolutely butchered this. There we go. Fantastic. So, yeah, I'm really, really happy with that. I think the boys did really, really well. Obviously, the next episode, we're going to be up against Spurs in the Cup. That is our first game there. That is the final, by the way, of the Carabao Cup, which is obviously our first chance at silverware being in the Premier League. That'll be fantastic for us. Then we have Leeds away. So 2 tough games, but the first game, the most important one of the next episode, which will be on Thursday, is definitely this game against Spurs. So hopefully you guys have enjoyed today's episode. If you have, then please do leave a like on the video. It supports me, the channel, the series, and of course the series. I've already said the series. It supports everything. Thank you so much everyone who drops a like. Of course, if you're new around here, please do consider subscribing and hit that sub button, turn on notifications to be told anytime that we upload this video, or indeed go live with a live stream. But for now, guys, I want to say a massive thank you for watching. I've been Tom. You guys have been awesome, and I'll see you soon. Look after yourselves, and of course, wash those hands.
What?
In a bit.
Now his name is Hursty. Slap bald head, yeah, it'll probably hurt me. Bang top bins, it'll probably hurt you. Ginger, streamer, platform, YouTube. Drop a name in the chat or say hello. Entertain ya, you already know. Capital H, yeah, I'm a read it slow. Hursty games, yeah, you already know. Hursty.